Hi everyone, my name is Jean and the name of my channel is Jean Home Decor and More. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Welcome to another Quick and Easy Meals. Quick and Easy Meals is hosted every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The hosts are Simply Grace Lifestyle, and the name of her other channel is the Grace Life DIY Home Decor, and myself, Jean Home Decor and More. Now, sometimes we have other participants, one of them being Debbie Bubbles, and the other, My Mountain Home and Kitchen. Now, even past that, we may have some other people who will pop in and share their quick and easy meal with us. So click on the hashtag Quick and Easy Meals to see what the other co-content creators might have cooking up for you today for Quick and Easy Meals. So today is July the 27th, it's Sunday morning, and I'm just here relaxing. Yesterday, I did a foodie grocery haul early. I went to Walmart early, and so after that, I made some macaroni and tuna salad when I came home, and then later on that afternoon, I made apple cobbler. So both of those were really, really good. So today, since it's so hot outside, I decided, praise God, I have air conditioning, so I'm gonna make some stuffed peppers. That's a big hit in this house. And after this, I probably won't cook anymore during the week. So I try not to cook too much in the weekday. So now if I haven't cooked on the weekend, then I'll cook something during the weekday. But most of the time, I just try to cook when I wanna cook. We have to be good to ourselves. So I'm making these stuffed peppers. I figure it's, I didn't want to, ride around to these stores, Home Goods, Ross, Burlington, and then some thrifting. And I don't know where y'all be thrifting at, because I don't see nothing too much when I go out thrifting. And I've kind of driven out quite a bit. So I don't know where y'all thrifting at, because I'm not finding anything. Now, they do have a Goodwill coming not too far from me, so I want to see what's in store there, but hopefully I'll find something. But nonetheless, guys, I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm gonna make some stuffed peppers. I hope that you like my video today. If you do, please give me a big thumbs up. Drop a comment down in the comment box below and consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you join Jean Home Decor and More. Don't forget to slide over to the other channels and see what they have cooking up for you today for quick and easy meals. You guys have a blessed Sunday. By the time you all see this, it'll be Sunday evening. But anyway, I hope you had a nice weekend. So let's just put it like that. I'm gonna turn the camera around and let's get started. Keep watching. Okay, so here ideally I would have used some ground sausage, but they didn't have any at Walmart. So I just, took the casings off of this Johnsonville, and this is hot. I got hot to give it a little, kick to it. So I'm just sauteing this, and I'm gonna add the ground beef. And then to this, like I said, after I get this browned, I'm going to add the ground beef. And then we'll add some sauce, the pasta sauce, and some rice, Mahatma brown Thai rice. So keep watching. All right, so I bought a new one, but I had one in the pantry, but I'm gonna use some of this, and I love rice. All right, so the recipe is calling for, the Mahatma rice is calling for 2 3/4 cups of water, but I'm going to use 2 3/4 cups of beef broth. Correction, I decided to use a cup of beef broth instead of 2 3/4. That might be too much. All right, guys, so my beef broth is boiling, so I'm going to be adding a cup of rice. And then I mixed in the ground beef to the sausage, and I'm about to season that up. So that's where we are right now, okay? All right, so I turned that down on low, and that is going to, we're gonna cook this for about 30 minutes. And then I will season this and this mixture here, the sausage and beef mixture. And after that's done, I'm gonna add in the rice, and I'm gonna add some pasta sauce to this. And then I'll make the, parboil the green peppers last. Okay, so for my seasoning, I did add a little salt. And this time I'm gonna use a little Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse. At first I thought about using this. I got this from Costco. But then I decided against this because I already put the hot sausage in here and I didn't want it to be too hot. So I'm gonna use the Buttery Steakhouse instead. Okay, so I just added a little Worcestershire sauce. And then I'm going to run this through my colander to get out any excess oil that this has yielded. All right, so now what I am going to run the ground beef mixture through my colander to get off any excess oil. Okay, so we have that done. So now I'm going to, I have my green peppers all nice and washed up. So now we're going to snip the top off. Clean the outside, inside out. I don't want any little seeds in there. We don't want any green peppers growing inside of us. All right, so I have my green peppers all nice and prepped. I have a couple little seeds in there, but when I parboil them in the water, like I'm only gonna boil them just to get them slightly tender, and then I'm gonna put them in this pan, stuff them, and then put them in the oven on 350 degrees for probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes, not long. All right, so I have put my green peppers in the water. The water is almost ready to boil. And we'll just let it boil for a few minutes just to get a little tender. And I still have one more that I had that couldn't fit in here. So we're on our way to getting these stuffed peppers done. All right, so I removed a few from the stove. As you can see it has gotten a little, because we don't want it to get too soft, because when you, they'll fall apart when you stuff them. So you can't let them get too done. So now I'm going to pour this into our meat mixture. I mixed the rice and the ground beef and sausage, and then the rest of our peppers are cooking. And I just added those tops because I didn't want to waste them actually. So I'm going to stuff a few after I add the tomato mixture. All right, so I decided to stuff them right here by the stove. And I hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. So I'm stuffing them, like I said, right here by the stove while the last one is still. So as you can see, when you stuff your peppers, when you parboil them, you don't want them to get too done because they'll fall apart when you try to stuff them. I've done that before when I first started making them. And when you pick out the peppers, you want to pick out some nice sizable ones. And ones that have like a nice shape that will kind of sit up nice when you do stuff them. Okay, so I have one more. Let's see how this is looking. I think that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to turn that off. And I'm going to push these over. See what I will do with this. The tricky part is getting these off the stove out of the water without burning yourself, because in the past I have definitely burnt myself a couple of times. Yes, I did, y'all. Did y'all see R. Kelly's tribute song to Malcolm Jamal Warner? I have to say something about R. Kelly. He did some wrong stuff, but that man is talented, y'all. He is amazingly talented. That is a beautiful song. When you listen to it, it actually is very touching. And this one I have here is a leftover piece of green pepper that I used for my macaroni and tuna salad. But I didn't want it to go to waste, so I decided to use it. Okay, so we have a little excess. We have a little excess, but that's all right. It's all good. So now we're gonna move back over to the countertop, and then I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do next. Okay, so that's what they're looking like. They're all stuffed. They look pretty good, don't they? Ooh, yeah, they do. All right, so now we're going to add a little cheese on top. Y'all let me know if you like this recipe. Would you consider making this? You could use any kind of cheese that you like. And I had actually, so I added some mozzarella, and then I had some mild cheddar. I bought some more thinking that I didn't have enough. So I'm just gonna add this on. All right, guys, so now let me show you what I'm gonna do next. Okay, so we added a little, and now we're going to add just, okay, so now we're going to add just a little bit more cheese on top, and we're going to pop this in the oven. All right, so I'm going to take you off the camera. I'm going to let you see what it looks like before I pop it in the oven. All right, so here's what it looks like before I pop it in the oven. So what do you think? Leave a comment down in the description box below. Would you make stuffed peppers? Do you think you will like them? They are pretty tasty. And then guess what? You have your veggie, you have your carb, which is the brown rice, and then you have your protein, which is the ground beef and sausage mixture. So you really don't even need a veggie with this. So let me know what you think down in the comment box below. And so I'm gonna pop it in the oven. I'll take it out one more time and let you see the reveal. I hope that you like this video. I hope that it's, gives you some useful information. If you do, please give me a big thumbs up. And I appreciate you guys stopping by my channel again. If you like my video, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you join Jean Home Decor and more. And until the next one, bye-bye. But don't forget to stay and watch the reveal. All right, guys, so here's the reveal. So what do you think? Stuffed peppers tonight? All right, bon appetit. Have a good evening.